Hi guys, this is like the 15th million time of me trying to record this intro and I'm a little bit frustrated. But let's get on to today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video showing that you don't need expensive art supplies to be able to sketch and be able to actually practice your art. I'm going to start off by showing you the products that I have here. So first I have cactus erasers from Meijer. I got them for $1.79 for 5 of them, and they're really cute, and I think they'll work well. Well, not sure yet. We'll have to see. And I thought even if they don't work well, they'd be cute to put on a shelf or something. Next, we have Bic Crystal Extra Bold, and these were $1.19 for 8 of them. Again from Meijer. These are just really like as inking pens because the ink comes out really smooth in my opinion, and they're just nice to sketch with. Next we just have a Bic number 2 mechanical pencil that I have on hand. Just does. And then lastly we have the Artist Loft Journal. It's 128 pages. It says it's ink-proof paper. Acid-free paper, it lays flat, page markers, and elastic closure band. So here's the elastic closure. Let's see if this truly lays flat. It does, and it doesn't seem to affect the binding when I lay it flat like most sketchbooks do. They say they lay flat, but truly you're just breaking the binding. And it's got not one, but 2 little bookmarks to mark where you're at in the sketchbook. Alright, let's begin. First, I'm going to show you my reference photo. It's just a picture off of Pinterest. It's not my reference, so I'm not going to claim that it is. This is just to show that you can sketch with cheap supplies, so I'm not going to sell this or anything, so don't worry about that. Alright, so I'm actually going to skip the first page because it does this awkward thing where it's bound and glued a little further out than the next page. Now it's truly flat. Personally, I think it's better to use cheap supplies because while expensive supplies feel nice and they are fun to use, I think whenever I try to use them, I feel guilty almost for using them because they are so expensive, and I feel like if I try to sketch with them or if I mess up a piece, I've just wasted all that money. Like I have some gouache that I barely used because it was $60, and I'm afraid that I'm just gonna waste it all on mess ups. So I have used it once, maybe twice, and now it just sits in a drawer, being even more wasted because it never gets used, but I can't bring myself to use it. So I just buy cheap stuff, and it's like I have Reeves gouache, and I think it works really well for just a little cheap gouache. And if you're gonna sketch, why would you use something that you're gonna be afraid of ruining? You can go too cheap with your supplies. You can go and try to find something that's just the cheapest you can possibly find version of it. But you might get frustrated with, let's say it's a sketchbook, how it feels, how thin the pages are, if it even works for what you're trying to do. But usually you can find a cheap version that will work for what you want. You just have to do a little more looking. If you're planning on just sketching with stuff, why not go for the cheaper? But if you're going for a finished piece that you plan on selling, you're gonna have to go for more like archival stuff that's not gonna fade in the sun in the next 5 years. Did a pretty decent job, just about as decent as the eraser on here. Now it's not going to be top quality, but if you want aesthetic over quality for a cheap price, I mean, not the end of the world. The cactus eraser a little bit. I think it works great for an eraser. Nothing super nice, but I mean, let's lighten up the sketch. Oh, that's great for lightening, but not completely erasing. So we're gonna just run over it a few times to get rid of the dark spots. So when we go with the pen, it's not just gonna completely obliterate everything and make it smear. So we're gonna struggle to open the pens for a second, and then we're gonna actually open them. So we have a green. Let's launch them out here. You gotta break off the little plastic nib. It's this nice, almost lime green, but that isn't overwhelming. So I'm going to use black for outlining. We're going to use light blue for the hair, and maybe the pink for the shirt. I think that'd look good. I'm not going to color in the skin because I don't want to do that right now, but I might color in the background with some of these other colors. But for now, let's just start with these. Also remember, you don't have to buy your supplies from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or even Amazon. You can buy stuff at Meijer or Walmart. It's not what you use to create the art, it's the art you create that makes it important. Kind of actually have to get the nibs off, but I have ink all over my thumb, so it's a minus, but I am working with an ink pen, so I'm not surprised. It's probably, oh wow, it's not all over my hand yet. The only thing I wish this came with was is like a yellow or an orange, because there is a lot more cool colors compared to warm colors in this. These are about the only warm colors you got. The rest are all cool. Add some red in and darken this up. So now we're gonna go in with the black and just do some eyelining, some lining. Don't know why I said eyelining, but I'm gonna go with it. Now my lining isn't gonna be perfect. It is just a sketch, and I don't do a perfect job every time, but it's okay. Right there, I just messed it up yet again. But remember, you are using ink, so you can touch stuff up and try to fix it, but don't freak out if you can't. You can always redo the sketch by tracing it, or you can just kind of live with that mistake, I guess. Color that in with the red. Go in with the pink. The only problem with using ink pens is when you rest your hand on them, the color can get all over you, but you can also lift it and leave marks everywhere. But since this is a sketchbook, I'm just gonna add a scribbly background. Let's see in total how much this cost me. So we're going to do $119 for the pens, $179 for the erasers, and $5 for the sketchbook. I'm not going to count the mechanical pencil, because I'm sure you have a pencil somewhere around the house, or you can get one free from, well, you can steal it from people, but it's just some boosts, like if your school is having a special event, or if the army's gonna come in, or if someone else is. But in total, for all the stuff I bought, it was $7.98. Now with tax, that is $8.45. So under $10 for a sketchbook, pens, 8 pens in fact, 5 erasers that are absolutely adorable, They have flowers, they're cactuses, and who doesn't love cactuses? And, well, the pencil. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I think you should at least challenge yourself to try to draw with some cheaper art supplies every so often. Just whether it be to appreciate the ones you do have that are more expensive more, or just to see that you don't need $1 million pen or eraser and sketchbook to be able to create some pretty cool art. Alright, thanks you so much for watching my video. Have a nice day. Bye!